Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, distinguished guests, esteemed viewers, wherever you are watching us from today. We are so delighted to welcome you to another edition of our show, the Connect with Comfort show. Thank you for joining us today. I remain your host, Comfort Eyitayo, and I'm so delighted to welcome you once again on this special Sunday, which is Father's Day, celebrated Father's Day for every fathers all over the world. Happy Father's Day to you all. On this program, we aim to add value to people and business enterprise, their personal growth, and for each show that is organized, we feature special guests who are usually subject matter experts that helps us to share more insights on the topic of the day. Once again, I say welcome. Life has a funny way of surprising us. Many times, the breakthrough we are praying for is already around us. But because it doesn't come in a glamorous package, because it feels ordinary, or sometimes because we are expecting something bigger, we simply overlook it. Many people are waiting for a big break while overlooking opportunities that already surround them. Sometimes the next level is hidden in everyday relationship, existing skills, technology, problem around us, collaborations, or unmet needs in the marketplace. Today's topic is one that speaks to all of us, and that is the opportunity you keep ignoring. Have you ever looked back and said to yourself, I wish I had shared or started this earlier? I wish I had paid attention. I wish I had reorganized what was right in front of me. The truth is that opportunities don't always announce themselves with fanfare. Sometimes they come disguised as problems, new technologies, relationships, inconveniences, change trends, or even difficult seasons. So, our discussion today promises to be insightful, practical, and inspiring. And to help us unpack this important subject, we already have our guest in the house. He's an exceptional guest who is willing and ready to share great insights on this topic. We'll be meeting him very soon, but after this short time out. So please remain connected. We'll be right back. Thank you. You are most welcome back. Our guest, like I said earlier, is already with us in the house, waiting patiently. But this is the time for us to meet him. Our guest for today is no other than Sam Nike. Sam is a seasoned business and management consultant, corporate trainer, performance strategist, author, and motivational speaker with over 17 years of experience helping individuals and corporate organizations get ahead through transformational learning and performance improvement interventions. As the CEO of Getting Ahead, he is passionate about empowering people and organizations to maximize potential, improve performance, and achieve outstanding results. A trained mass communicator, Sam is an associate of the Certified Marketing Communication Institute of Nigeria, CMCIN, and a chartered member of the Toastmasters International. He also serves as an associate consultant to several reputable management consulting firms. Over the years, Sam has built a strong reputation for delivering highly impactful training programs and consulting interventions in an area such as customer service excellence, emotional intelligence, critical thinking, supervisory and leadership skills, business communication, workplace excellence, culture transformation, change management, peak performance, and personal effectiveness. He leverages his deep knowledge and practical experience in performance improvement, human development, workplace excellence, and emotional intelligence to inspire professionals, executives as well, then entrepreneurs and organizations to unlock higher productivity, improve engagement, transform culture, and achieve measurable results. Known for his energetic delivery style, engaging facilitation methods, and practical approach to learning, Sam combines powerful presentations, real life case studies, interactive sessions, and motivational coaching techniques to create transformational experience that leave lasting impact. Over the years, he has facilitated training and consulting projects for several reputable organizations, including UCH Ibadan, Radisson Blue, LASUT, OOUTH, Total, IBEDC, NYSC, Ogun State Agency for Control of AIDS, Skybank PLC, now Polaris, Chartered Institute of Commerce of Nigeria, Lagos State Government, Bovas and Company, Mercy Ports Raya Distribution, among others. You agree with me that we have the right person on this subject today with us, the right expert with so much uh, fact profile. So please join me in making welcome our special guest for today, Sam Nike. You are welcome. Sam, thank you for joining us. again. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you very much, ma'am. It's my pleasure to be on Connect with Comfort show. Again, I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you very much. We look forward to an exciting moment with you this afternoon. Without much ado, we just go straight to our interview segment by looking at what people believe opportunities. Some of them say they are scarce, their opportunities are scarce. But in your opinion, are opportunities truly scarce or are they simply overlooked?
Okay, ma'am. Um, can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Loud and
so
clear.
in my opinion, in my opinion, I will say to those that says opportunities are scarce, it could be true, and to those who do not see it as scarce, it could be true. But my own position will be that generally opportunities are not scarce as it is. What is scarce is actually awareness, preparation, and action. In the sense that my conclusion over the years is that our Maker, our Creator, God will not leave any individual without signals of opportunities around him or her. That is my discovery over the year. And there is something we call red car theory. In red car theory, what it simply means is this: for those viewers who have joined this show right now, if I can ask one or two questions from them by saying, how many of you have seen a red car today? Or how many of you have seen 20 red cars today? We are likely to get response like, I don't think I've seen red cars. Someone can say maybe one, all right? But if I go further to say that after this show, I have 1 million naira for you. I want you to start noticing the red car you see on the road between now and tomorrow, say 2 p.m., right? I can assure you that, of course, if you find someone that is sincere, I can assure you that you are going to realize that they will begin to see red car truly, truly, truly. They will begin to see red car. What has happened is that it's not that red car has been absent. The conclusion of the matter is that whatever you are not being programmed to see, you cannot see it. So a lot of people are not being programmed to see opportunity, so therefore they cannot see it. The red car theory explains that concept, that it is when you begin to say, oh, I want to buy Highlander, I want to buy Toyota Prado, I want to buy Toyota, I want to buy maybe Tundra. The moment you said it and you said you want black color, you will realize as you begin to drive on the street of Lagos, you start to see them. You see one that you will feel like the owner did not use it very well. You will see one that is still clean. You will see a brand new one. So it is red car theory. The moment you are aware that there is opportunity, you will start to see them. So in my own opinion, opportunities are not scarce anywhere in the world, Nigeria inclusive.
Fantastic. Fantastic. What you said actually about the red card theory resonates very well. There was a time I was trying to decide on which card to buy, and I had some suggestions from my son. It was then I now made conscious effort to start looking out
Oh,
about that brand of car to see how it looks, the shape, and things like that. Like you said, I must have passed over 1,000 before because I'm not conscious of it or I've not made that intentional purpose to check out or look out for it, I probably just have missed them. So you are correct. So I now see that I didn't know it as red card theory, but now I know it's red card theory.
Yeah.
So what this is telling us, audience, is that supporting the saying that opportunity abounds around us. We just need to be conscious, become aware, and then open our eyes, so to say, to see the opportunities. They abound. Thank you very much for that good opening for this show. So why do intelligent and capable people often miss opportunities that are right before them, like we have just said? Why do they miss it?
What I would say about intelligent people is that intelligence is one skill on its own. Then ability is a ability to recognize opportunities is also a skill in the long run as a result of, people that are intelligent, in my own opinion, they grew into that intelligence, right? They sharpened the intelligence. That's why we say they are intelligent. The same thing with ability to recognize opportunities comes with some skills depending on how well we sharpen it. All right. So intelligent people sometimes miss opportunity because intelligence does not automatically create awareness. You are just intelligent. For example, there are highly educated people who 10 years ago, they ignored social media as a business tools. They say, oh, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by social media as a business tools? If they wanted to do anything, my first degree as a mass communicator, if we wanted to let the world know anything, what we will do 20 years ago, 22, 23 years ago that they taught us is that we have to go to Tribune. We have to go to Punch to tell them we want people to know about this, right? And down the line, 10 years, 15 years, this social media started, people started using that to let people know about things. They use that for PR, public relations, and all that. That's what they use. They use newspaper, they go to the NTA, they go to LTV8 just to let people know. But later on, social media started taking the place. But you will have noticed that some intelligent people didn't embrace it on time. Intelligent people didn't embrace it on time. People started seeing that, oh, truly this thing is working, oh, this thing is a business tool, oh, and before they knew it, it has created a lot of millionaires. So intelligence does not mean that you stay curious. So anybody that is truly intelligent must always ask, what is changing around me that others are ignoring? That is when we can prove you're intelligent. Smart people sometimes they push themselves out of opportunities by just being too smart. So sometimes I will say, in quotes, that it takes someone who will say, I don't know, to see opportunity. But if somebody feels I know too much, will not such a person will not see opportunity.
You are right. And sometimes it could even be uh, fear, fear of not wanting to look stupid or something like that. And sometimes maybe familiarity sometimes make us to underestimate what we already possess, because it's still part of curiosity. Are we
Yeah.
having a curious mind, a mind that is always probing to know? And that way you'll be able to find. If you want to know, you'll be able to find. If you don't, like you said, if
Yes.
you feel you know it all, then you already have a ceiling. Thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am.
People often wait for perfect conditions before taking action. why is this mindset dangerous?
Or so the mindset is dangerous. It is. Let me associate it with procrastination as well. Anybody that waits too long to be able to do what he or she is supposed to do, most likely will not eventually do that thing. Or if he or she does it, he will not get the best out of that. You don't wait for perfect condition. I remember many years ago, one of my mentors says to me that go into the condition and make it perfect. There is nothing as perfect condition. So people, young business owners, they want to do something and then they are waiting for when the economy will be okay. I hope they now know that that was a wrong waiting. You are waiting for when the dollar will come back to 500. That has not happened in years. So a lot of people should just understand that if you are going to be someone who's going to our next opportunity effectively, you don't wait. The moment you have the plunge, jump into the water and make it happen. I'll give you this example. When I was to move into my house, I thought to fix the roofing was too expensive. I thought cement was quite too expensive. And shocking to me now, 6 years after, I am looking at those that just want to do it now, that we wanted to do it together, that didn't do it, that were waiting for the economy to be
Better.
looking at them now. I am looking at those people whom we wanted to do the building together, then who also wanted to build their house and did not do it that time. And then I'm looking at myself and I am grateful that I took that step then, even though I thought things were expensive. So do you now see the reason why waiting is not going to help you? If you have it at this time, if you see the opportunity, step in. If there is something you want to do that you are thinking of, don't just think about it alone. Take action. So many entrepreneurs, they waited for economy to improve before starting their own business. Others started small and they adapted along the way. I give you a final example. I used to do this thing they call skill acquisition and entrepreneurship development for core members, all the corpers. I mean, I did that for many years. Then I remember I used to say to them as core members that the challenge you are going to have as a young graduate is that in your head now, when you finish NYSC, some of you are saying, by the time I am done, I'll first of all use 2 months to chill. I will cool down. I'm just going to chill and look at how things is going to go. I'm going to permutate. I said, you are going to be sidelined. Some of your mates, the moment they get out of NYC like this, they are entering to the market. They are looking for what they can do. But what some of you are doing, sorry, the light is trying to go off. But what some people are doing is to say, I will wait, I will wait, I will wait. They will say things like the water I am going to drink will not
That's
flow
it.
past me. No, that you are just being stupid. Water can go. Water can pass you. So there are opportunities that you have to seize. Somebody said, if you don't seize the opportunity in the lifetime of the opportunity, the opportunity is definitely going to seize you, not having it.
Okay. Thank you very much. I chuckled when you when you this common proverb, or maybe it's an adage you call it proverb, that they say that the water that
Yeah.
you drink will not pass you. I just said, even if you are thinking the water will not pass you, what if it dries up? The water can dry up. Well, that's another side of it that we never thought of, because in this day
Yes,
of
yes.
climate change, water can dry up. Depends on the
Change,
source.
yeah.
Mhm. Okay, thank you very much. Can people actually train themselves to see possibilities where others only see obstacles. Did you get
Can I
that?
ask you to come again? I think I didn't get that.
I said, how can people train themselves to see possibilities or opportunities, if you like, where others see only see obstacles? Did you get that? It's like the internet is frozen. Hello, Sam. It's like we have a challenge with the internet. Okay, are you back? Did,
Yes,
did you
at
get
some
the
point I
question?
didn't get you. Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't get the question, but I think I can hear you
Okay,
now.
what I'm saying is, how can people train themselves to see possibilities where others see obstacles?
Okay, so what I would say is that in that case, it's not a one day thing. That is why I like to say to people that your personal development, your ability to make yourself a better person is very, very critical than any other thing in this world. You are the most important person to work on. So, part of what we now must do as number one, if you must succeed at anything, is to understand what I call four questions of life. Is a framework. If you understand this, you will be able to you will be able to train yourself to always see opportunities where others see obstacles. So what are those four questions? Number one is, who am I? Is a question of identity. The moment you understand your identity, you are beginning to train yourself. You are beginning to become aware of what can be your own, what you can call an opportunity. All right. The consciousness of who you are will determine what you dare. Number two is, what can I do? Is a question of ability. Everybody must ask themselves this question, then they must provide answer to it. What can I do is a question of ability. The moment you know your ability, you know what you cannot do. You know the kind of job you should look for, you know the kind of job you will not look for. Because opportunities can be available, but you are not able for it. You are not designed for it. So you must know, what can I do? It's the question of ability. Number three, where am I going? Is a question of destination. Is a question of destiny, or destiny in quotes, because the word destiny is taken from the word destination. Everybody has got a destination they are going in life. So the conscious, when you know where you are going, distraction will be minimal. If I know I am going towards Epe, you cannot tell me to turn towards Lekki phase one and be going to Ikoyi. No, I know where I'm going. So when people know where they are going, distraction will be minimal. You will be able to recognize the opportunity because you know where you are going. The opportunities that will take you to where you are going, you will now begin to see them. Number four is, who has been there? Is a question of partnership. Who has been there is a question of partnership. Now, there are people who has become the great doctor you want to become in the long run. There are people who are already great accountants in the long run. There are people who are already great chartered accountant in the long run. There are people who are already great lawyer in that you want to become in the long run. There are people already great management consultant. Who has been where I want to be? Find out those people that have gone ahead of you that are doing very well in where you want to go. Know them, partner with them, read their books, speak from their brain, join these kind of shows and listen to them and follow them. If possible, let them mentor you. In the process of that, you are training yourself to see opportunities in line with these questions you have asked yourself, you have provided answers to. So that is very, very critical. What all of this will do for you is to develop an opportunity mindset, to develop a solution mindset, right? Develop a solution mindset. When you are always eager to provide solution, you are training yourself to see opportunities when others sees obstacles, because when what people call challenges, you are going to see it as a stepping stone. If I solve this problem, I will become a champion. That was why one of those questions a man called David asked the king is that, if I am able to defeat this guy, what are you going to do? So everybody are seeing obstacles. He is seeing opportunities. So in the what is the best way to start to train yourself to see possibilities where others see obstacle, is to develop a solution mindset. Be a solution carrier. When you wake up in the morning, what's in your head is that, what solution can I provide in those areas that I have called out? First one, what can I do? Who has been there? Where am I going? And all of that. So solution mindset helps you. Instead of asking, why is this happening? Ask, what can I do about it to make it better? Those are the questions you should be asking yourself.
Fantastic. That is very, very true. That is true. Now, everybody say we are living in an uncertain times, rightly so. What opportunities do you think people are ignoring in today's environment?
Okay, so living in uncertain times, it is a concept called VUCA world. VUCA world. V is volatility,
Volatility.
uncertainty, um, is it chaos now, the C, and then A, ambiguity. I can't remember what the C is. So it's a VUCA world. This started in, maybe, I think, a little before COVID year, that every businesses must understand we are now in a VUCA world. Every individual must also understand we are now in a VUCA world. Things are uncertain. Uncertainty is the order of the day. So what do you do in that sense? You have to keep on adapting. You have to keep on being aware that there is uncertainty. When this one comes like this, I will adapt this way. So what are the opportunities people are ignoring today? Mostly, I will say, many opportunities in digital skills, in consulting, content creation, like I said, personal branding. AI is another opportunity. Solving problem at the local level is also another opportunity. So you see today that many people consume content. A lot of people now are watching this show now. They keep watching this kind of show and every other show, but they never thought of, what is it that me too I can start to put out? As Connect with Comfort is blessing lives, as people are getting liberated, they never thought about the fact that, okay, what is that thing that me too I can start to package, and people will also get, blessed by doing it. So many people consume content daily, but they never think of creating content, most especially around their expertise. So, for example, in recent times, I realized something. A lot of people who just want to start consulting, they say things like, how do I get my first client? I'm having issue with getting my first client. So I have had a lot of that. They come and say, you are doing this thing. It's not that easy. How do I get my first client? Then I realize this is a problem that some of us in this industry, we are ignoring. People want to jump into this industry. We won't be here forever, but they don't know how to get their first client. So what did I do? I bought a course about AI. I just finished the training last week. Between the week I bought the course, the things they taught us in the course, I started to put it into practice. And in 3 days, I brought out a digital product on first client formula, how to get your first client as a consultant. Because I realize this is the problem young people who want to come into this this industry are having. So I saw the opportunity a lot of people are ignoring in our industry. They are still consulting anyway. They are still doing their stuff, but people want to jump in. They don't know how. They want someone who is already there, who can write something. So, and I did not only write it, I got online and we ran a test We saw that these are questions people are asking in my industry. I saw the result. I saw report. I saw a lot of researches. Studies says the percentage of these people are looking for this or for these people that will teach them in this area. Then I came up with a product for it, put it on seller. Boom, that is it. So the best way to do that is to think about digital skills, consulting, content, AI, personal branding. Somebody has built a brand for years in a particular industry. You can start to create content around that personal branding you built, how you built it, and people are going to pay you for it.
Fantastic, fantastic. I hope our listeners are getting all this now. Now let's talk about, like, some people are constantly chasing something new while neglecting the asset they already possess. So can you talk about the opportunities hidden in existing relationships, current jobs, personal experiences, knowledge and expertise?
So the opportunities, I'm trying to see if I can get that, if you can reframe that, the opportunities
That
that
is
are
hidden in
existing in
all
our
this.
current job. I didn't pick that.
No, like, yes, some people are, we talked about new things happening, but what this is addressing is that even without looking at new things happening, there are things you have already around you that you can seize opportunity therefrom. Example is, in an existing relationship, some people, they have a relationship with some people without knowing what they can benefit, without knowing what opportunities they can tap from, because they have not gotten in-depth knowledge about what the relationship cycle possess. Then their current job, there are some hidden opportunities even in there. Then personal experiences, through experiences they've had before, there are opportunities. You've just given example of one when you talk of the course you did, and you look
Yeah, yeah,
at
yeah.
what so things like that. Then knowledge and
Okay.
expertise,
Oh,
which is also in the same.
yeah. So I will say that if any man anywhere in the world, in any industry, if anyone is struggling to scale, or you are struggling to find meaning, or you are struggling to advance, to progress, there are three gaps. There are three gaps. The first gap is relationship gap. The second gap is knowledge gap. The third gap is skill gap. These three gaps are the reason why somebody will not do well, or somebody will miss opportunities in a big way. So, if we pick relationship, there is no man who can succeed at the highest level possible who does not harness the opportunity in his or her relationship very well. Because I used to tell people there is nobody that can jump up. Oh, everybody that is at the top, somebody brought them up. Somebody brought them up. You are brought up. It's not you are nobody can go up on their own. So it takes relationship to bring you up. Now, if you are up, it takes relationship to keep you up. There are the people that will say, no, this person can, no, you can't sack this person, no, you can't remove this person from this position, no, you can't. So relationship is very, very important. So what we need to begin to do is to begin to audit our relationship very well. That, oh, this relationship, what are the opportunities I can annex from it? And then annex it in the most appropriate way. Don't abuse it. Don't abuse it. And I used to say to people that consulting gigs, most of my consulting gigs that I got something very big from are not the one that came from me writing proposal or going to talk to HR. No, they came from somebody saying, "Oh, Sam can do a good job. I recommend him." So it's relationship that I annexed that brought that. On the other side, what are the existing opportunities in our maybe work or our expertise. The truth of the matter is, if you are a 9 to 5 person here, your current workplace is a training ground, not just a salary source. I need to say that again. Your current job or your current workplace is a training ground, not a salary source. That is what a lot of people miss. So if you think there is no opportunity in this thing, there is a training you are doing in that place that will empower you for the next phase of your life where you are going. You have seen a very wonderful boss. You have seen a very toxic boss. You learned how to deal with both of them and you survived it. Do you not know that you have gained emotional intelligence? You are now intelligent emotionally. That will help you in your next, job opportunities that you find. So many successful entrepreneurs, they learn business skills from their employment. So the truth is just that your struggles can become someone else's solution. Your own struggle can become someone else's solution. So what is most important is for you to say to yourself, what are the things that I am for my next level? So I believe critically that there are opportunities in the current asset in terms of.
Are you done? Sam, are you done?
I'm not sure. Did you get me?
I didn't get the last bit. You were saying there are opportunities in the current assets, and then it just freezes up.
Oh, so sorry. I was saying that there
Yes,
are
sir.
opportunities in the current assets that has to do with your relationship, and also whatever it is that you are doing right now is an asset. That job there is an asset to you. There is opportunity
Training
in
ground.
it. You can become a better person as a result of working in that place.
Thank you very much. Many people
You're
say,
welcome.
I don't have capital. I don't know the right people. The economy is difficult. What would you say to someone who feels opportunities do not exist for them?
All right. So I will not, like I said in the first, uh, in my introduction, that there is. It depends on how people see things. You don't allow your background to put your back on the ground. Let me say that again. Never allow your background to put your back on the ground. It does not matter what your background is. So crying to say, I don't have anybody, I don't know people, I don't have network, I don't. It is possible you don't have a background that is as heavy as you wanted, but don't let that kind of mindset stop you from advancing. The first capital everybody need, like I used to say, is an acronym for me, capital. And it's not the capital, it's not the money you are asking for. The C there is character. You must have that one. Number two is attitude, which is the A in character. The next one is P, is promise of delivery. The next one is high, it is integrity. Next one is T. Can you still hear me, ma'am? What was the last thing
Yes.
you heard?
P, promise of delivery. You have C for character, A for attitude, P for promise of delivery. That's what I heard.
Yeah, promise of delivery. And I say high, it has to do with intentionality. Intentionality.
Yeah.
Intentionality. Then T, has to do with team of friends. Team of friends. Then A
Okay.
is accountability. Are you getting me, ma'am?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Then the last L is leadership. Leadership is an acronym for capital. I told myself when I was starting out, I said I was not going to do any 9 to 5. I'm not advising anybody listening to me to go and do it if you are not instructed. I wasn't going to do it. I knew what I was going to do from the university. I left and I started. No capital. The only capital I heard was what I just told you. I didn't hear it from anywhere. I heard it personally as an inspiration and I jotted it down since that year that Sam, what you need is this capital. You don't need money. So I built my character. I built my attitude. I started building my promise of delivery. If I say that I'm going to deliver a job on so day, if I say I will deliver it on Tuesday, I will make sure that by Monday I send in the reports. That's promise of delivery. I under promise and I over deliver. You see, all those ones are capital. Yes, those
Mm.
ones are capital on its own. That's what you need. Stop crying money. You don't have money. Stop doing that. Because the truth is nobody wants to part money with you. They don't know you. They don't know your track history. Nobody wants to give you those millions. So stop deceiving yourself. Come back to reality. Work on yourself. Have team of friends. At least so now if you don't have team or friends, they don't have to be rich people. If you don't have team of friends, then you have a problem with relationship. If you don't have team of friends, then you have a problem with relationship. All right. So I'm sure that those that are watching the shows, you are still on online. And then the next one is accountability. You must have that ability. You must have that accountability culture where you have a mentor who you report to, who you tell what the progress of your life per time. Then leadership skills. Your leadership skill is what singles you out in any association, in any situation you find yourself. So all of these on its own, they are capital. All of these on its own are capital. So we need to stop this idea of I don't have money, I don't have network, I don't know how to do it. No, first of all, have that capital first. Have that social capital first, ability to relate with people, team of friends, and all of this is what is going to translate to the real capital that you are looking for in terms of money. All right. It is when people see that you have exhibited all of these characters, when they see you have exhibited all of these things, that is when they now say, oh, I think we need to help this person. I think I have tested you over. You are welcome back, ma'am. But I kept speaking.
Thank you. No, I heard you. I was hearing you. It's just the imagery that was
You said
affecting me.
what?
I was hearing you all the time. It's just the
Oh,
imagery that was
oh,
affecting me.
okay, good. Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. So that's my.
You are right. In fact, I mean the composition of all this. If you have this, then people can find you reliable because character is everything. As far as I'm concerned, it underpins everything. Even your promise to deliver is born out of your character. If you don't have good character, you will not promise and then deliver on time. So, and then it also informs your attitude. Intentionality also comes from the roots of having a good character because it helps you to build the right intention and then to pursue things intentionally. And then it also would help you to know the type of friends and team you move with. Accountability, of course, is the icing on the cake. You must be accountable and then the leadership. So it all ties in. I'm also learning. I didn't see it as the acronym before, but it's very neat. With it, if one can have this at the back of one's mind, then you can always check on yourself where you are missing it. Thank you very much for that.
You're
So,
welcome, man.
um, what practical habits can this one just like it, because we are running out of time. What practical habits can help people become better at recognizing opportunities?
All right. So, in a nutshell, I would say that you cannot be loaded and not be needed. You cannot be loaded and not be needed. Empty sacks don't stand tall. Empty sacks don't stand tall. When a sack is empty, it cannot stand tall. It is a loaded sack that can stand tall. This opportunity we are crying about is somewhere. This opportunity is somewhere also looking at us, checking whether you are growing, checking whether you are developing yourself. It is when opportunity sees that we have become a better person that it finds its way to us. So, like I said, you cannot be loaded and not be needed. When you are loaded with information, opportunity will look for you. People will call you. If I don't have anything tangible, anything sensible, I'm not going to be invited to come and speak here. That I can tell you. I'm not going to come here. I can tell you that. So it is when you have something that opportunity looks for you. There is one eye that is looking at me here. The eye might be in Germany. It might be in San Francisco. It might be in New York. It might
Japan,
be in
Japan.
one eye might be in Oshogbo. One eye might be in Ekiti State. Watching this thing now, he might just see me and say, "Oh," and I love the way the guy was speaking. Oh, even though the internet was going off and on, but I kind of like the way the guy. Please, I need the guy's content. I need the guy's contact.
Contact,
Can you
yes.
see opportunity? Can you see that opportunity look for me because I have something in my head to say? So read. Always read. When you stop reading, you stop leading. There is nobody that is above reading. Number two, build relationships because people expose you to opportunities. Is people. My friend Rotimi Eyitayo has exposed me to opportunities. He has exposed me to this show now. So read, then build opportunities because opportunity will expose you to the relationship will expose you to opportunities. So build relationship. Don't be the one that wants to fight to finish all the time. I don't care. Let everybody go to places. Any small thing, 6 months, you have cut the relationship. 1 year, you say, I'm not doing with him. I'm not doing anything with her again. No, I have stopped. Build relationship. It's not every time that people will have sense. It's not every time that people's head will be correct. Even you too, your head is not correct all the time. So learn to forgive people. Learn to allow people behave wherever, but keep the relationship because you never can tell the day they are going to open door for you. Number three, observe problems. When you see observe very well. Observe. When you are observant, you will see problems around. When you are observant, you will see problems around. So then look inward as well. Look inward very well. When I was in the university, I remember from 100 level, whenever the class governor wants to pass information to the whole class, in the university I was, he will come and call me and say, Sam, come and announce to everybody that this lecturer said he will not be coming this time around. He will be coming so time. Then me too, I will climb the locker and say, great Nigerian student, great Nigeria, great. Everybody will clap their hands after I deliver the information. Then I started noticing that, there's a problem. Oh. These people are finding it difficult to get someone who can speak boldly, speak louder, and who can address crowd. And each time I do it, they clap for me. Each time I do it, they say, correct guy, correct. Later they came to call me, they say, come and be the PRO of our department. I say, it's a problem. Oh. They are not seeing someone who can be the PRO. I say this as an opportunity. Then I came in, I became the PRO without any. So I said, so this is the area. Now, when I left university and I said, let me pursue this thing, and I started making income from it, I said, it's more sweeter now.
So
So
sweet.
when you see problem, and you solve the problem. When you see problem and you solve the problem, you are going to be happy for it. That was an opportunity that jumped at you, actually, in form of a problem or challenge.
Thank you very much. I wish we can go on and on. In fact, we have not even finished our question, but I think we
Yes,
really
ma'am.
got a good insight because of time. You just told us that we should be solution carrier. That is identifying where problem is and then looking at solution to give. Thank you very much. What an enlightening discussion this has been. One thing that stands out from today's conversation is that opportunities are not always absent. Sometimes they are simply unnoticed, as our guests have told us. Many people don't miss opportunities because they don't exist. They miss them because they don't recognize them. Giving a lot of examples during the show. The next breakthrough may not come from somewhere far away. He has told us to look inward. It may be hidden in a relationship you have neglected, a skill you have taken for granted, a problem waiting to be solved, which is typical of the analogy you just gave us, a technology you have resisted, the AI that went for a course and he has used that to create a lot of opportunity for himself, a conversation you have postponed, or even the difficult season you you are currently navigating. There will be opportunity knocking around in that difficult season. Perhaps the greatest tragedy we can say is not the absence of opportunity, but failing to recognize the opportunity that already exists. So to everyone, with all that our guest has imparted on us today, I want to say, please let us remember opportunities do not always arrive with noise. They often whisper, they appear in ordinary places, they come disguised as service, learning, relationship, change, and sometimes even in adversity. So may we all develop the wisdom to recognize them, the courage to pursue them, and the discipline to maximize such opportunities when they come our way. So I want to use this opportunity to thank those who joined us while our guest was sharing insight with us, those that have been able to notice their names. Uh, Taiwo Ojo from Abuja, one of our regular. Lettuce 41 from Japan. Dr. Aseyin also from Abuja. Chileola from Ibadan. Dr. Chileola from Ibadan. Pastor Tokpe Omage from Abuja as well. And there are no those of others that may have joined that perhaps they did not put their name across. I recognize all of you and welcome you, and I hope you have learned a thing or two from what our guest speaker, special guest has shared with us today. But my special appreciation goes to our superlative special guest today. In fact, I wish we have another one now to go on and on. So many things I've learned, even this last one, capital that has stands as acronym for what really matters, that makes us reliable people, dependable people, and people to call on to. And as I saw one of our guests repeating what you said, that you cannot be loaded and not be needed. That's another thing I'm also going to continue to chat. So thank you very much, Sam. You've done wonderfully well. In fact, it's a great insight that you shared today. Thank you, and I hope when next we call on you, you you oblige us and not consider us as oligarchies, because there's so much there that we want to also
Anytime,
tap
ma'am.
into. Thank you. God bless you. So thank you. I
Yeah.
want to charge our audience. Please share this message whatever you have learned today that you find valuable to others, because that is how we sharpen each other. You can share it with your friends so that they can also learn from this great insight. So once again, I thank all of you for joining us, because the time is not there to permit us to go on. We till next time when we come your way. Next time when we come your way, continue to learn, to grow, continue to discover, continue to be curious, that so that we can discover the possibilities hidden in plain sight. So God bless you all. This is the end of the show. Have a wonderful day. And to our fathers in the house, to all of you, I say happy Father's Day
Father's Day.
once more. God bless you.